motion. And the first thing is I'm just going to show you on this foot first. You're going to bring your toes up towards you, and then the toes pointing like this. Okay? And general principle, remember, he doesn't have a pathology right now, but you keep the most painful movement for last, so because we don't want to irritate our patients. So let's quickly scan. When I've showed it on the unaffected side, I can do both at the same time to have an idea of the quantity of range of motion. So bring your toes towards you as far as you can. Any pain with this? No, it doesn't have pain. What can I do from here? I can do my overpressure. Okay, stabilize properly, do an overpressure, the way we've learned last time. Go to the other side, see if it's the same feeling. Okay? Now, I don't see any restriction on range of motion. I'm not going to pull out my gonium either. It's pretty symmetrical. Then I don't need to pull it out. Now, if he was like this, go as far as you can on this side, and then if I see an obvious difference, okay, then I'm going to pull out my gonium. Okay? And I'm going to measure this side, and I'm going to measure that side. Okay? But I only pull out this whenever I see a restriction. I don't pull it out for no reason. You're going to lose time. Okay? So didn't have problem. Now point your toes towards me as far as you can. Any problem with this? No? I see though that he's restriction on this side. He doesn't have any pain, so I can do my overpressure. Okay? So then you try to be as specific as possible. So you stabilize the still tip fit, but the overpressure right now in the motion will be fairly general. So I just grasp the area of the talus and the foot, and I bring it further into dorsiflexion. I'm going to do it like this so you see better. Okay? And then I do my overpressure. I get to my end, and I feel for my end feel. Okay? Next is inversion, eversion. So this one I generally want to tell the patient, demonstrate the patient because they tend to not know what to do. So this time we're going to do side-to-side motion. So the first time you're going to turn the foot out like this as far as possible, and then inwards as far as possible. So let's see. We're going to put the two. You can spread a little bit the legs for inversion. Sometimes you need a bit more space. So first thing, I want you to bring your foot outwards as far as possible. Sometimes you need to stabilize a little bit too, the leg like this, if they're cheating. Okay, and you can correct verbally as well. Any pain with this? No pain. So from there, I can apply the overpressure. Okay, stabilize the stilted foot. Obviously, the inversion is more on the subtalar joint, but because we're doing global right now, we're not doing specific. I'm just going to stabilize here and apply a little bit of overpressure on the foot. Okay? And then I can do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so we did eversion. Now the last one is bring your toes bring your foot inwards as far as possible. Okay, I can stabilize as needed. I look for quantity. If I see a restriction, which I see now, then I'm going to have to pull out my gonium and assess it. Okay? I'm not going to do it now because we don't have time. But in the class, what I recommend is that you bring your gonium with you in your backpack whenever there's additional time. Okay, you pull it up and you repractice. Okay, because in the summer when you do your clinical rotation, Crystal gets some phone calls. Okay, she's like, oh, the students don't know how to do goniometry. Students don't know how to do manual muscle testing because we've learned them in the fall and you forget about them. Okay, so whenever you have extra time, pull out your gonios and measure. Okay? So let's do this again. Okay, inwards. Okay? Then I apply my overpressure because there's no pain. Okay? Then I can quickly scan my toes. So bend your toes as much as possible and bring them out as much as possible. Okay? And then you can apply overpressure too on the toes. Okay? During the motion. Okay? If he had pain, okay, let's pretend he's doing dorsiflexion. Okay? Go as far as you can. Bring your toes towards you. Any pain? Yeah, I said you have pain now, so you have to say yes. Okay. So you got pain. Okay, so where? Follow-up question. On the right. Where on the right? So you have to, you want to be specific. Remember, you want to ask the where. Okay? Now we had pain, so I'm going to say, okay, now you're going to relax. And I'm going to do the passive range of motion from the beginning instead of applying the overpressure. Okay, so remember our sequence. Active range of motion, pain. You have to make them relax and do your passive range of motion from the beginning. Active range of motion, no pain. You can do a shortcut and apply overpressure right away. and you pull out your gonio only when you need it. Is that clear? Okay, so that's putting the range of motion together. Now we need to do the strength. Okay, so I'm starting with the unaffected side first. So I do my resisted isometric testing, which is done usually with the foot in the resting position while they're long sitting or supine. Okay, so and you keep the most potentially the most painful movement for that. Okay, doesn't have a problem. So I'm just gonna do the different motion here. So stabilize this tilted fib. I'm gonna, for plantar flexion, I'm grasping the calcaneus and I'm applying my forearm under his foot. So when I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, go. When I say go, don't let me push you. And if you have any pain or any problem during the test, you let me know. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Hold, 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 and relax. Okay, remember, you gotta go progressively. I'm gonna go too hard at the first, but you gotta go progressively to your maximum and progressively release. Okay? And you gotta make sure you reach the maximum of the patient or your own maximum. Okay? And you verify if there is any pain. Then, you can do all 4 motions and go to the other side, or you can do one and compare the other one right away. Okay, don't let me move you when I say go. 1, 2, 3, go. And we can't see, but you saw the other side. Okay, and relax. And remember, the instruction is old. You had it on your shirt last time, I saw it. Okay? It's not push, it's old. Okay? So now, I'm gonna try to push your foot down, don't let me move you when I say go. Okay, so dorsiflexion, 1, 2, 3, go. And relax. And let's start here. And you stop if you break them or if you're not able to push more. Okay? Remember this. So 1, 2, 3, go. Hold, and relax. Now inversion, eversion, elbows out, so I can raise a little bit my table if I have a manual therapy table. Okay, I'll do it elbows out here, okay, like this. Okay, so I stabilize the tilted fib. I'm going to push the lateral foot inwards for eversion. So don't let me push your foot inwards when I say go. 1, 2, 3, go. And then I can check the other side. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. And then I determine whether it's weak or strong, and if it's painful or not. Okay. Then let's do inversion. Don't let me move you when I say go. 1, 2, 3, go. And relax. And then let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, go. And relax. Okay. If you didn't complain of pain, I noticed a bit of weakness on some of them, okay? So if I notice weak and pain-free, what do? Manual muscle testing. If I have time and if it makes sense for the patient, okay? But if I have pain with the testing, it's useless to do manual muscle testing. The resistance will be limited by pain, not by muscle strength. Okay? First. So weak and pain-free, I'm going to do manual muscle testing as a follow-up test. Any painful condition, I'm not going to do it. And strong and pain-free, I don't need to do it either. Okay? So then, as part of the scan is the palpation also, but as I mentioned in class yesterday, even though it's part of the scan, we tend to generally do it last. We do our biomechanical assessment first to not irritate our patient. Okay, so we'll do the biomechanical assessment afterwards, and so you can practice a little bit the palpation also as you do it. Okay, we have about 15 minutes to practice this. Okay, so practice with your partner. Observation, review the scan for the ankle. You do have, there's a